Hello, welcome everybody to the Daily News' election coverage for the Alberta 2019 provincial election. Today, hello, I'm Cameron Andrews, former MAC representative. Today, I'm gathered here. Not gathered. I'm joined by Tom Kirkman, Kenneth Quinones, Ethan Fitzgerald, and my co-host and person who does those slides, who I have to really thank for helping me do all this, because without him, I wouldn't be able to do this. Opinion fighter. So now we're just going to run down through the races we're really basically watching. So, next slide. Opinion. Okay, so we're watching Edmonton McClung. This is the Alberta Party leader Stefan Mandel's right. I'm not riding. This is he's going trying to win. He's going against last name Monzel and Dosh, the incumbent. So that's one of the major ones. Another one is the current premier, Rachel Notley's seat. This one we're pretty sure is going to stay. We're just watching this because this is the premier seat of Edmonton Strathcona. She's going up against a UCP, Alberta Party, and a Liberal. Next, we're watching Calgary Mountain View. This is a Liberal seat, former Liberal leader Swan's seat, but the reason why I'm watching this is the Liberal leader Khan. This is his seat. He's going up against Jay Wong, UCP candidate here, and an NDP and Alberta Party candidate. And then you went the wrong way. Opinion, you went the wrong way. Sorry, in Calgary, Longheat, Jason Kenney, who a lot of people are predicting will be winning this with the UCP. This is his seat. This is not expected to change. Watching this again because this is a party leader. It's going up against NDP, an Alberta Party candidate, and a Liberal. Jason Kenney, the UCP leader's seat. Calgary, Longheat, one we're watching. And we are also watching Calgary Buffalo. Now, I'll let Tom Kirkman talk about this one. Tom?
Okay. So Calgary Buffalo, I'm pretty sure is a marginal NDP seat, correct? I'm pretty sure it's a marginal NDP seat that is overall expected to flip to the UCP. And this guy is the finance minister of Alberta. So, in Calgary Buffalo, the finance minister is trying to hold on to his seat in Calgary Buffalo, and he's up against candidates from the UCP, the Alberta Party, and the Liberal Party. So this is going to be a crucial seat that the NDP are going to need to hold.
Okay, so the next seat I think is next slide opinion. Opinion.
Check PM.
PMs.
Could you put the YouTube link in the chat?
Yeah, I will open the Mac chat 1 second, just everything's crowded. Opinion, I sent you the list before. So those are the seats we have right now. Opinion, I'm gonna stream you. Opinion, do you want me to stop screen sharing you? Okay, we'll do that now then.
So there's
So
just
now we're
over
gonna just
there's
talk.
just
So
over 12
let's go
minutes
around
until
the
the
table and
polls.
see who everyone thinks is gonna win this.
So there's just over
Sorry, yeah,
12
go
minutes
ahead.
until the polls close in
Oh,
Alberta, where votes will be coming on across the province.
why isn't it?
There has been over 600,000 early votes casted in this election, which is compared to I think it was around I think it was 200,000 in the previous election in Alberta. So that's a big improvement. Also, this is the first time that out of riding votes can be cast, which are going to take a few days to count and may mean results come in a bit slower than they usually do. But overall, I think it, provincial election results do come in usually faster than federal elections, of course. So I think with that considered, we're going to get a result pretty quickly. And my prediction, as most people's prediction is that the UCP will take government. The United Conservative Party will win over Rachel Notley and the NDP and I think they'll win a majority of around 65 seats, around that margin, over the 44 they really need. So I think that's a good, healthy margin for them. And it's the real question, in my opinion, is how many seats do you think the NDP is going to get? Because um, there's conversation over whether or not Rachel Notley should stay on as NDP leader after this election. Now, if the NDP get below 20 seats, then I think it's an indicator that she would need to resign the leadership as the NDP, the leadership of the NDP. But if they're able to maybe hold on to a bit more seats than expected, maybe get in the upper 20s, then she might be able to hold on to her leadership and take a run at the next election.
All right. Well, should I say something?
Yeah, no, go ahead.
All right. Well, first of all, I'm going to touch on an earlier point that Tom brought up. So, turnout is exceedingly high. And multiple sources have shown that turnout, or multiple stories have shown that turnout will be higher than ever, which I would say probably is a better sign for the UCP, the United Conservative Party, as this is a more conservative area. And if there's going to be more people voting, that's probably going to be better, because that means there's going to be better conservative turnout. And obviously, there's a lot of parties, but normally in an area that has more of a certain party, the more the turnout, the better that party does, and the more likely that party is to overperform. So I would say that this level of turnout is very good. What was the second point you touched on, Tom? What'd you say?
Rachel Notley's leadership.
Oh, yeah. Well, right now I believe that her party has 52 seats, was it? Or 54? Or I'm seeing they have 50-something seats. So no matter what happens tonight, they are pretty much guaranteed to lose seats, and most likely, very likely, to lose the majority and have the UCP pick up a large majority. And if I were to normally when a premier or any other person in Canada loses a big election, they tend to step down, because that's kind of shown as our mark that they are no longer wanted to lead. And I would say that a lot of people have seen her leadership as more so less successful. The things she campaigned on, they saying she's never really got done. And one thing that Kenny was able to, her opponent and the leader of the UCP in Alberta, was able to utilize, was trying to connect her to Justin Trudeau, who is not very popular in Alberta. This is obviously a technique that many people use.
Yeah, Alberta's very conservative.
This is obviously a technique that politicians try to use. They try to tie them to someone who's unpopular in the area, which does tend to be somewhat successful. And obviously, the leader of the NDP party in this area has tried to show differences between her and Justin Trudeau, as she does want to win re-election, but that has really put her down. And one of the biggest issues here is the pipeline, which both sides support, but it hasn't got done under the NDP leadership. And I think one thing just that we should point out is that the main difference between these candidates, and that has been a big feud over this election, is the carbon tax, which is not very popular, I believe, in Alberta. But the NDP is in favor of this, while the UCP is not. and that has been a real guiding force of this election. So pretty much the main guiding force has been the economy, and the economy has not been so well in Alberta, and when the economy is not so well, that doesn't usually play well for the incumbent party, and that's likely going to lead to a loss for them tonight.
Okay, we're around 7 minutes away from polls closing. Now we're going to go to Jacob Tawney on his opinion of this election. Everyone so far has been saying UCP majority. But Jacob, what's your opinion on this?
Well, as a supporter of the Alberta Party, it'd be nice to see them get 2 seats instead of 1. Although winning 3 seats, keeping what they currently have would be nice. But I think the UCP is going to get a majority government. But I think if it comes to where it's extremely close, I think that they can go into coalition if it's absolutely necessary that they have to with the Alberta Party and get that that government. But I do think that they're going to win.
It's not going to be close.
Okay. Well, thank you for that. It's just saying if it is. I don't think it's going to be close. I think the Liberals are going to lose their. I think the Liberals will hold on to their 1 seat, but I do think the NDP is going to suffer big.
Kenneth, are you able to speak or no?
No.
Okay. So yeah, including myself, think it's gonna be UCP victory. I just like to remind everyone, to tune in next week. We're having PEI election coverage. Yeah, boys. Green Party, go. Yeah, just kidding.
It's
No,
gonna make
Green
me
Party.
sad.
It's gonna be sad, I know, but Green Party majority.
Better than the Liberals.
Yeah. Elizabeth May for Prime Minister. Just kidding. Don't worry. Don't tell me.
What is the PC looking at in Prince Edward Island?
They're just a second right now. They're looking like they're gonna be a third.
Well, how many seats is what I'm saying.
Okay, so guys, we are now 5 minutes away.
Thank you for answering my question.
I didn't hear you said.
He said, how many seats are the PCs going to get in Prince Edward Island?
Oh, they're gonna have the third most.
Third most after the Liberals?
Yeah.
Hey
guys, we are now going to be
4 minutes away from polls close.
Sexy.
We are now 5 minutes away. Under 5 minutes away from polls closing all over Alberta. Under 5 minutes, guys.
Gillibrand 2020.
A lot of people are ready for some major change. Again, if the UCP do win tonight, this will be only the 5th time Alberta's ever changed parties in control of government. Then, before the NDP were in control, it was 44 years straight of PC control in Alberta. Now, NDPs, but this will be if they do get control, the UCP. This will be the 5th ever change of party and government.
3 minutes.
Now, how do you guys feel about the Communist Party? Oh wait, damn it! I was supposed to have a timer. I forgot enough.
Meant to have 60. They're gonna have 60 seats.
Almost under 3 minutes now, guys, until we have results or polls closed.
3 minutes, about 20 seconds. It is officially 2 minutes till polls close.
Oh, well, is it now? Oh.
Yes.
Yep, I am almost, 1 second, let me get this thing under. Two minutes, everybody, till polls close.
Someone grab the Jeopardy music.
Oh,
Oh,
someone put it on.
okay. Well, real quick before this, I'll talk about the polling beforehand. So one interesting thing is, roughly just about a week ago, the UCP had like a 26-point lead, and now it's roughly, according to the CBC, now it's roughly a 10-point lead, which is still a very large lead, especially against an incumbent party, and they have essentially 99% chance of winning. But the NDP has had a surge last minute, which, except in the last day, the UCP has gone back up again. But this isn't as bad as a night it would have been a week ago. But still, for an incumbent party, this is going to be probably a very bad night. And
Under 1 minute.
and what's interesting that will be interesting to see is how the third parties do. Yeah. The what's the party you're supporting again? Jacob?
The Alberta Party.
Yeah, I remember last time they underperformed polls, but in the last minute, they went up a little bit, and they're at like roughly their highest point ever.
Cameron, your clock is behind.
It's fine. We'll do it then.
I'm gonna do a countdown.
Was a part of the Canadian Fast record, so I think he has atoned. He has demonstrated
Guys,
that
also
in government
CBC
he will
stands
make
for
decisions.
Communist Broadcasting Communication.
Okay, we're gonna start doing the countdown. Okay, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
There's still 30 seconds, Jacob.
No, I'm looking at the clock. Polls are closed.
No,
I'm watching
polls are
Global
closed
News.
now.
I'm watching Global News.
Excuse me, you are done.
We can now project that the UCP has picked up.
No. Okay. Opinion.
Okay, as soon as Global News does their thing, I'm gonna play this. It's about to start. Here we go.
Opinion.
In 87 ridings.
The choice ahead is the starkest Albertans have faced in decades. The
Polls have closed across the province.
The mudslinging, the plot twists have come down to this moment, one day of decision.
When it comes to Alberta elections, the path to power is a numbers game.
Richard Lobby sold Alberta out to Justin Trudeau, and all we got in exchange was a carbon tax and no pipelines.
This election is about you. It's about your future, and it's about who is fit to be your premier.
Albertans are sick and tired of this kind of rhetoric. They want to hear real solutions.
Our loyalty is only to Alberta.
This is now from Global News Studios in Edmonton. This is Decision Alberta.
Okay, we are back, everybody. And
NDP machine.
of course, polls have just closed, and we are not really able to yet. But everything is so far too close to call. No results yet really come in. We are looking at every lead. Of course, polls just closed, everybody. Everyone has 0 votes, 0 everything. We are looking very, very interesting. Okay, now we're gonna look. Okay, we are about. So far, there's nothing here, but let's see what the panelists think. Who do you think has had the best argument, especially with regards to the whole oil sands? Of course, Alberta is one of the major industries. Just 25% of the whole province economy is made up of the oil fields.
I'll go first.
So, who do you think has had the better argument in regards towards that. I'll start with Tom first.
Excuse me, bitch.
Okay, fine, go first, Ethan.
Sorry, what was the question?
Thank you. See, I'm paying attention. Okay, so I think the progressive conservatives have had the better argument because they've been able.
Okay, no, you're done. You're done. It's a UCP, not the Progressive Conservatives.
Oh, sorry, excuse me, the UCP. I think the UCP has had the better argument because, well, first of all, their party is more in line with the values of Alberta, and that's why this has been more of an easy election for them. The NDP was able to win off of the circumstances of the election last time, which the UCP was not leading, or not the UCP, the Conservative Party there, or whatever it's called, is not leading Alberta in the best direction in the eyes of the people. But this time, the NDP has a record up, and the UCP has been able to present themselves as a party of change, the party that's not Justin Trudeau, and the party that will actually take action. And the people of Alberta haven't really seen much action in regard to the economy that's been good on behalf of the NDP. Okay, I'm done now.
The question was? What was the question? What was the question?
Who do you think was, of course, the oil sector, the biggest one for Alberta? Who do you think has done a better job in regards to campaigning that issue for their people?
Well, I mean, I think Rachel Notley's done a pretty good job at the campaign. I mean, considering the fact that prior to the campaign, the NDP were down around 25 points in all polling. And now they're, I think on average, they're down about 10 points. I mean, still a 10-point lead for the UCP is very good and very impressive, and I'm sure they're very happy about that. But, I mean, she's picked up a lot. And furthermore, I think what really fueled Notley last election was that Alberta had a PC government for so long. They had been in for such a long time, and change was definitely. I think she came on a tidal wave of change, and she was fresh and new. But I think Kenny's done a pretty good job at painting her as a Trudeau loyalist who is allying with Justin Trudeau. And of course, as Alberta is a very conservative province on federal elections and has been until 2015 on the provincial level as well. I think that's hasn't helped her, especially. I know he's used clips of her and Justin Trudeau shaking hands and attack ads, and also gone and spoke about and said, as his famous speech, Rachel Notley and Justin Trudeau, they shook hands and made an alliance, but all we got was a carbon tax, not a pipeline. I mean, he's been using that line. He's been painting her as a Trudeau ally, and that's not helping her at all. But overall, I think the better job has to go to Rachel Notley and the NDP, as they have picked up so much in the polls, but it's just not going to be enough.
Okay, I got no one's been regarding my question. I say within regard to the oil sector, but
Oh, the oil sector. Well, in regard to the oil sector, I mean, I think Jason Kenney's done a pretty good job in that because, I mean, he's been attacking Rachel Notley on the pipelines constantly. If you look in the debate, it was pipeline. He just goes on about the pipelines. That's his main talking point. The fact that Rachel Notley was not able to get the pipeline built, and instead of the pipeline, all Albertans have is a carbon tax. That's what he's been saying. So I think he's done a good job on painting Rachel Notley as a failure on the pipeline. But he's also been using his own federal record as well on the pipelines. He's been saying, I got this built when I was in the cabinet under Stephen Harper, and I think he's been playing that quite well.
Yeah, I think probably the same thing, because if you look at it, how it's been doing, it's not all of Rachel Notley's fault, because she's had an NDP government, yes, they're the same party, but Alberta NDPs are more like liberals, and they actually are for pipelines. The NDPs in BC don't want the pipeline, so they've had so much problems getting that, and then the Court of Appeals denied the progress of it already, which was already planned to start. So it's not all her fault, because she was starting with it. But I think, like Tom said, it's basically Rachel Notley's election to lose, I think. And so, folks, if you're just tuning in, still no election results yet from Alberta. No no ridings have been called yet. But but usually when this happens, since it's a provincial election as well, once one comes, you usually start seeing a lot more come, and results will come faster and faster. It's kind of normal for provincial elections. So once we see one, you'll start seeing them all speed up and coming in. Still, no one's gained any seats yet.
When do you think first results will be in?
Usually they're in around now, but there's also a lot of other factors, and I think usually once they're in, I think we may have results by 11 or 10:45. But we'll know who has the majority by then. First of all, probably
But when
soon
do you
though.
think the first results?
It'll be soon. I think it'll be any moment now.
Well, it says the polls in Central Peace, no, Notley or Notley will be open till 9:10. So maybe they're gonna wait till like 9:15 because you said something like they finish like
Where?
after. And 1 second.
If it's one, because it's usually technical weather issues. It's only the one area that has
Yeah, it says
polls.
the polls in Central Peace, Notley or Notley will be open until 9:10. You said normally they come in like 5 minutes after, so maybe the results will be in like at 9:15 Eastern Standard
Central
Time.
Peace, Notley, you said?
Sorry, I meant 10:15 Eastern.
Central Peace, Notley. Okay.
Yeah.
So that is once. Usually when that happens, they do come in later as well because there's usually technical problems.
Mm-hmm.
That won't affect many other places, especially this. So that won't affect who too much. But that is expected to be basically a UCP hold anyways. But yeah, still any results. Sorry, it's kind of slow, guys. We're trying to get results. Nothing's coming yet from anybody.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and also Calgary,
Sorry?
Acadia polls will be open until 8:30, so they'll be open for another 20 minutes.
All right. How about we talk about the implications this could have?
Just to tell you guys, nothing has come in yet. I'm constantly refreshing the page to get results.
I am as well.
You guys, let you guys know.
Well, maybe what we could talk.
But
maybe what we could talk about. Okay.
So go on.
Sorry, can I go?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, maybe what we can talk about is for now the implications this could possibly have on Justin Trudeau. And
first results are in. So far, the UCP has one vote overall in Alberta.
Oh.
One vote.
Oh,
one seat. The UCP has one seat leading in. They're leading in one seat.
Creighton, Valley, Devon. It looks like it is 79% so far, but it's only 130 votes. Opinion, can you update that?
Yeah, absolutely, guys. 26 ridings up for grabs here. Last time in 2015, the Democrats clinched 15 of them.
Can you make that
and they're hoping to hold on to some of those.
Yeah, so in that area. Wait, Tom, do you want to mute that, Tom?
Sorry, 1 second. Wait, actually, yeah, I will. 1 second. So we have the first results in Drayton Valley, Devon.
Yeah, we're gonna get a slide for that soon.
Yeah, that one's gonna.
I'll just read out.
That one's gonna go conservative.
So right now, the current results. Mark Smith of the UCP, 178 votes. Karen Quirk of the NDP, 35 votes. Gail Upton of the Alberta Party, 5 votes, and the rest, just 2 or 1 vote. That writing right now.
Freedom Conservative has 2 votes, and Ronald Buchu 1 vote, and that's 1 vote. So yes, we have it looks like our first results. That's looking good. Not many votes in yet, guys, but this is still our first votes.
Yeah, this is already a seat held by the Conservatives, and it looks like
this is not we're expecting.
Well, yeah. Last election, the NDP got 28.4% of the here, and Wildrose and the Progressive Conservatives who joined together to make the UCP together earned a collective 67.5%. And right now, the Alberta Party is they got 2.5% their last election. Right now, they're at 2.23. Yeah. So it looks like the Alberta Party may be underperforming. Yeah. But again, there's barely any results in.
Yeah. So at dissolution,
we are almost here. Is this looking almost?
We should project this seat, though.
Guys, by the way, people in here, if you want any ridings, just PM opinion.
Okay, yeah, no, that's that. So
we should project this seat.
At dissolution,
I know, guys. If you want any seats, we're not gonna, guys. By the way, we're not gonna like have a slide for every single seat because there's 87 seats.
Yeah, I know.
So we're not gonna make it anybody go through all that.
So prior to this election,
guys,
at dissolution.
Tom and Ethan, if you want any seats specific, make sure you PM opinion.
All right. So at dissolution, the United Conservative Party had 25 seats in the Alberta legislature and the Alberta House. The NDP had 52 seats, and you need 44 seats for majority, so they had a pretty good majority there. The Alberta Party had 3 seats, the Liberals had 1 seat, and there was 1 other seat. So
that's for Freedom Conservative.
Yeah. We actually have more results. We have another seat that is in. I know we actually have
and
the NDP seat. We have an NDP seat, which
where they're leading.
Drumheller Settlers. Stetler. Yeah.
What
NDP,
is it? And he said
Drumheller Stetler. It is.
Drumheller.
Yeah, Drumheller Stetler. It is. The NDP candidate has 7 votes, and there's no other votes on the board.
Oh, that's actually. Well, there's only 7 votes in, but the NDP candidate only got 18.4% of the vote there last time. So don't take that with a grain of salt. Well, the Conservatives got a roughly the Conservatives there, including the Wilders and Progressive Conservatives, got like 80% of the vote there last time over. So that's probably gonna go UCP. But
obviously,
preliminary results.
7 votes. Yeah, there's not many votes in, guys.
And then there's also another one coming in. Brooks Medic hat with
medicine hat.
Yeah, there's 3 of 108 polls reporting 177 votes in. The UCP candidate is up there, and let's see how that went last election. Brooks, what medicine hat?
Medicine hat.
Yeah, medicine hat.
What kind of silly name?
Hey, it's actually a big Canadian city, so don't say anything about that.
That's Brooks Medicine Hat. Okay.
No, not Brooks
Medicine Hat is a city.
I don't know if Brooks is.
Oh, okay. Medicine Hat. Oh, that went to the NDP last time, but it was that one was close, and it could be a pickup because the Conservatives got more votes there last time, but the NDP, because it was split, the NDP ended up winning.
Yes, so we don't have many results in. But the ones we do, I think we can basically.
Well, if the Conservative got more votes there, then it's definitely going to flip.
Yeah, I don't really expect that one to stay. It's just basically preliminary. There's already 2 seats and then 1, but I don't expect that.
And then now in Drumheller Stetler, the Conservative candidate has taken the lead as expected.
They were already leading. That was the first seat we spoke about.
Yeah, when we talked about it at first, there was only 7 votes in, and the NDP candidate was up.
Drumheller.
Oh, okay, that's right.
Yeah.
Drumheller Stetler is also switched. The UCP candidate has 80 votes now.
Right now, in the total popular vote, there's almost 70% for UCP, and the NDP is all the way down at 11.94%.
Imagine if that actually happens.
That won't, but
I know it wouldn't, but
yeah,
I would laugh so hard.
Opinion, are you listening right now? We need a thing.
Yeah. So nothing out of the ordinary yet. If anything, yeah, UCP is on track. I'm just gonna keep refreshing.
The UCP now has 3 seats leading and elected.
Yeah, because the Drumheller Stetler.
Yeah.
I
think Global News has got a mistake on their TV show because it says Global News is predicting a PC majority government on the bottom slide thing.
Actually,
I don't think they can that yet. They haven't made the graphics, so I think I'm pretty sure that's a mistake by them. But anyways.
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking at now. I'm trying to see any place that could. An Edmonton suburb has that's drained up.
Literally, all the reason why this election as well is going to be pretty good for the Conservative is because last election the Wilders and the Progressive Conservative Party, which united together, made up over 50% of the vote. So all they need to do is get that turnout, or even they can lose some of it and still win.
Opinion.
No new results in now. There are 1,174 total votes. What do you guys think turnout's going to be like?
I'm about to have.
Oh, there's more reporting. Another Drayton Valley, Devon. Have we talked about that one? No.
Yeah, that's the first one that came in. We're about to call. I'm actually about to call a seat. So, even more have come in. 5 for UCP.
Yeah, UCP are leading, and all those who are reporting, they're at 69.37%
Yeah,
right
told
now.
you once one comes in, all the rest come in fast.
Do I need to keep refreshing this, or will this? Which one are you guys using?
Global News.
Yeah.
CBC.
Does Global News update on its own, or do you have to keep refreshing?
Yeah, all of them do. CBC's almost. CBC's better. If you want, CBC's
the
almost
UCP
better.
is now leading elected in 5 seats.
Yeah, we know.
There's gonna be one. There's gonna be one we're gonna project.
Edmonton Strathcona has the most candidates of any riding, and that's the premier seat.
There's gonna be one. The first elected seat we're gonna project once I get Ridge. Not Ridge, but opinion to finish.
How many votes do you guys think there will be at the end of the night?
I'm not sure. So Lesser Slave Lake has in.
What's the first one we called again? Drain Valley.
The first one?
Drayton Valley, Devon.
Oh, now UCP is leading in 6 seats. 6 out of 6 seats reporting.
Yeah. So in Lesser Slave Lake, which is a new one that's just come in, the UCP is leading with 126 votes, and to the NDP with 31 votes.
There's 6 seats. A lot of these are gonna not be switched. Good, yeah. So overall,
6
so
seats
far
for
now,
the NDP.
943 votes for UCP, 174 for the NDP, 69 votes for the Alberta Party, 2 votes for the Liberal, and 3 for the Freedom Conservatives. I don't know, and no one has been elected per se yet, but there is one we will be calling ourselves soon.
UCP right now is getting over 70% of the vote reporting.
Okay, I'm looking at the Elections Alberta website, which is the official
website. Keep updating us on your own.
Oh, wait, 1 second. That seat change, guys. 1 second.
Yeah,
so far, there's a -1 seat change. The seat is leading for UCP. Can someone find that seat?
Which one?
Seat?
I don't know what it is, but there's one seat. It says -1 for.
For which one?
I don't know. It's a seat. I don't know what seat it is. But there's a seat.
It says, it's showing. It says -19, -51, -3, -1,
yeah,
-1.
that's how
No, that's not that. No. That's Global News. CBC has the actual one.
NDP's finally leading in a seat that's come in.
No, but CBC actually has, like, if they lost.
I found the CBC website. This is. Oh wait.
Is it better?
Oh yeah, it's
pretty
good, I think.
Wait, what? Can you
oh
look
yeah,
at it, Tom?
this is better.
Wait, what did you look up to find it?
Just go to CBC
Alberta election results CBC.
Okay, Lesser Slave Lake. This is.
Oh yeah, CBC website is way better.
Okay. Should I just not even use the other one now?
Yeah.
So the NDP is leading in 1 seat. The NDP are leading in. The NDP are leading. What seat are they leading in? It's an Edmonton seat. I'm pretty sure they're leading in Edmonton,
but
Highlands,
there is
Norwood.
one seat if you saw.
So the NDP
Lesser
are leading
Slave Lake.
Yeah, we already spoke about that.
Lesser
the NDP
Slave
are leading
Lake,
in Edmonton, Highlands, Norwood. So Janice Irwin for the NDP has 45 votes.
Okay, wait, guys, it's up a second. 1 second.
And so Lilia Houle for the UCP has 12 votes. So the NDP have a strong lead in Edmonton, Highlands, Norwood, which I assume is expected to go to them as Edmonton as an NDP stronghold.
Guys, there is one that we're looking like. Lesser Slave Lake. This is looking like a flip so far. This is one that we're going to
And it's for Sylvan Lake. With 1% reporting, the UCP has 74%.
Peace River is now 9%. Reporting. Peace River.
Yeah, Peace River. Where is that? Does it update automatically?
It's up. Yeah, it's up in the north, north to the north.
Oh yeah, Peace River.
Northwest.
So the UCP have a big lead there.
So
We have another
currently,
riding in Highwood.
guys, Tom, thank you. Lesser Slave Lake. This is one that we're watching right now. This was not one that's supposed to change hands per se, but it is looking Livier, the incumbent, losing.
You're lagging out.
Yeah. So I just want to point
How
out
it's
the
gonna be.
NDP are now no longer
Consider
leading
what
in any seats.
was
The
this
NDP are not leading in any seats.
considered close, but
Yeah.
it
And right now
it
it
is
shows that the
So in the seat that the
UCP.
and for
NDP was leading in, so the seat that the NDP was leading in, Edmonton,
guys,
Highlands, Norwood.
guys, there's stuff on the slide now. For Drayton Valley Devons, this was the first seat that came up. Mike Smith, I think. Drayton Valley Devons, I think, is Mike. Mark Smith.
Wait. There's a lot of results coming in. There's a lot of results.
No, guys, I'm trying to read guys, it's false. Guys, slides right now, that's right. Mark Smith is leading Kieran Crookie. This is the first result we've announced. This is the first one that came up. So, yes. Is there any more slides, Stephanie?
Sorry to interrupt you, but we actually have more results. So the UCP are now leading / elected in 12 seats. The NDP leading / elected in 4 seats.
Okay,
and right now as well,
losing 6 seats. 6 seats for the NDP are losing. Yeah,
that's what I was gonna say. And right now the popular vote share is 60.58% to 21.8%, which which I'm sure it'll get closer, but still.
It's gonna be a lot higher sooner. So yeah.
We have no elected yet.
Which there should be able to. Well, in total there's only like there's only like 2,000 votes in.
Yeah, so they don't have enough in.
Has Jason Kenney or has any of the leader seats been
No, I don't think any leader seats are in yet. I shall check. In Edmonton, what's Rachel Notley's seat called again?
It's Edmonton it's Edmonton Screechers. Okay, there are a lot of Edmonton in Edmonton. There are a lot of.
Wait, Tom, on this map, does the NDP have a different?
Strathcona. There's no results out of Edmonton Strathcona.
Does the NDP have a different color, Tom, or like are they all just?
Yes, it is. Zoom into Edmonton, Fitz.
And then.
Is that where they all are? Oh, it's all in Edmonton.
Yeah.
Is Calgary Longheat?
Oh, here's another one coming in.
Is there anything for Calgary Longheat? Nothing for Calgary Longheat yet.
There's another one in.
Anything for Edmonton McClung yet?
There's nothing for Calgary Lougheed yet.
Oh wait, Edmonton McClung. This is a major one right now, guys. The Stephen Mandel, the Alberta Party leader, is in third
leading
right now at Edmonton McClung. Edmonton McClung.
Let me have a look.
Where is that?
Edmonton. Oh no, he's losing. He's in third place. So
Peace River, guys, this. These are slides right now. D. Williams is in the lead for the United Conservatives, over the incumbent Jabbar, and House for the Alberta Party in third.
Real quick, are the UCP is Kenny's seat and the NDP leader seat, are they safe?
Yes.
Yes.
But the only seat at risk. But the Stephen Mandel's seat is on the line, right?
Yeah.
We have a new riding in. It's Benef Canacasas. It's near Calgary. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's near Calgary.
This river though is looking like
The UCP are leading here with 78.4% to the NDP's 13.5%, and Banff Canaskis.
But Calgary McClung, this is one we're going to be wanting to watch more and more.
Yeah.
NDP
the UCP
leader, but this is
UCP are now leading. The UCP are now leading in 19 seats. NDP in 10.
And as well, the UCP is leading in 9 seats that the NDP are controlling right now, and the popular vote shares 55.76% to 29.49%, and the AP is at 7.49%, leading in no seats.
I would like to remind everyone, Edmonton McClung, only one poll is reporting from there, so that's not bad. It's not life ending for Stephen Mandel.
Yeah.
Let's see any other things. Oh, the NDP are losing seats right now. Their net is -9. The UCP are gaining 9. This is pretty big.
We can. The Alberta election coverage on Global News has officially called one official election for the UCP.
Which one?
I'm not sure, but I'm just seeing it. And right now,
I haven't seen that yet.
Look on Global News. They've called one seat. I don't know which seat
I
it is,
took
but
it off. It should come on their TV coverage soon, so I'll see it.
Which one did they call?
I said I don't know.
I'll have a look in a second. It'll come on
Currently,
the TV coverage.
the
Most seats are in
they're
right now.
up 2 seats actually.
What'd you say?
No, they don't have any. They don't. Global News doesn't have any elected yet.
Yes, they do. I just saw that.
Which one?
This is the highest turnout in Alberta history.
How many times do I have to say I don't know which one?
No, the highest turnout in Alberta history was 82% in 1935. So let's see if they can beat that.
Oh, it's falling out. Last time the turnout was 57%.
Yeah.
No, I'm checking the Global News one right now. It's not.
Lesser Slave Lake.
No, I said global. On the channel, they made a projection.
No, they didn't. I've been watching it.
Wait, what's this one here? Calgary Buffalo. What?
The UCP are now leading in 19. Oh, sorry. The UCP are now leading in 28 seats. The NDP in 12. No, now it's 31 seats for the UCP.
Yes.
12.
Oh, Joe Chechi and Calgary Buffalo is now tied. There's a tied in Calgary Buffalo, the one for the finance minister.
Let me see what rates
now it's Tom. Now it's 35-13.
Yeah, I can already. I already know who's going to win this election.
Yeah. Yeah, right now, and the UCP is at 55% of the vote, a little over, and the NDP is
still
at 31.
Waiting for Rachel Notley's seat to come in. It is not in yet.
Right now we are looking at.
We actually have results out of Calgary Lougheed. Calgary
Lougheed
is Jason Kenney's seat. Yes, Jason Kenney has 67.2% of the vote with 88 votes to his his NDP opponent on 21.4% of the vote. So we have our first results there.
He's up by 60 votes. That's not surprising here. But the one I'm so concerned about
no results out of Rachel Notley's seat yet. Oh yes, no, we do have an elected on Global News. It's Lesser Slave Lake. The UCP are elected there.
I wonder who
they
said
are elected in Lesser Slave Lake. Pat Wren has won that in Lesser Slave Lake.
What's the other one that we said was Calgary Buffalo? It's going to be another one we're going to be watching.
Yeah, you can already tell the direction this night's heading in. The UCP is leading in 35. The NDP is in 13. This is the direction is pretty clear.
But Edmonton,
let's just wait till the rest of Edmonton comes in.
The major one we're going to be looking at.
Oh, right.
It'll be a bad night if the Alberta Party loses this
Right
seat.
now, the UCP is leading in 37 and the NDP in 16.
This will be a bad night if they lose that seat.
And now they're leading in 36 and the NDP leading in 18. And the UCP is leading in 15 seats that the NDP
just to
holds
give you
currently.
Just to give you a little tell you about this. The UCP are leading in 36 seats. They need 44 for a majority.
Mm-hmm.
They are very close. Now it's 36.
Well, they haven't been projected. Oh, now 35. No, it went back to 35.
Well, according to CBC News,
never mind.
36.
Okay, it keeps switching back for me.
So right now, already the UCP have gained 15 seats. The NDP have lost 15.
Well, they haven't yet gained them because they.
Right now, with all the seats they're leading in, they're up by 11, and the NDP are down by 34.
Yeah.
And all the seats that the Alberta Party let in, they're down in, and so is the seat that the Liberals were in. What's that? What's the seat that the Liberal Party leader's in?
Edmonton Strathcona. Oh,
no, Calgary Mountain View.
Calgary Mountain View. I'll get results out of that.
I'll get it. Let's find Calgary Mountain View. Nope, no results yet, but someone said they lost a seat there, though.
So, is this night looking better for anyone so far, or worse, or the same? Or
it's looking good for the UCP as we expect. Oh, a lot more results just came in.
NDP is now leading in 19
20.
seats.
Only
20, and
down by
UCP is at 39.
Oh, it
They're
looks
only 5
NDP
away.
just gained 2 seats back.
Well, they haven't yet been elected to those seats, Tom. They're leading in those seats.
I know,
Oh.
I understand that.
Oh,
Yeah.
So
Oh, we have another projection. Brooks Medicine has been projected to be won by the UCP. Michaela Glasgow defeats the NDP 61%
guys, we have
to
lost.
17.
We have lost.
Not a
Speed
shocker.
Fighter.
Not a shocker.
I don't know what happens. Oh, what can you put it now? Never mind.
Rachel Notley's seat, I don't think it's coming yet, still.
I don't think it has either. If she loses that, then
she's not going to lose
a bad night for them.
She's not going to lose.
What's your seat again? Edmonton what?
Edmonton Strathcona.
Nothing is coming to that yet. That's gonna.
Yeah,
if
0.
She loses, I don't
no
think
results.
so, but
she won't lose.
Okay, guys. Opinion Fighters